All right, welcome back to Eyewitness News this morning. We're joined now by Charley O'Hara, here to answer your legal questions. If you do have a question, please give us a call. The number to call is 436-1212. Now, we do have someone on the line already with a question for Charley. Go ahead with your question, caller.
Yes, I ordered, hello?
Yes, go ahead.
I ordered furniture, dining room chairs, Christmas Eve, and I was promised they'd be delivered 4 to 6 weeks. It's been 8 weeks now, and they haven't called me to say that they have been finished. Every time I've called them, they say, well, the factory should have been closed down for a couple of weeks at Christmas, and they failed to tell me that, but it's been 8 weeks now, and I put down a 4-week deposit on my chair, a $400 deposit on my chairs out of the $700, and they haven't come through with their promise yet.
Okay.
I did not understand that question.
Okay, well, what's going on is, yeah, I can hear your IB was going a little crazy there. The lady ordered some furniture, and she had to put down a $400 deposit, and then she was promised delivery within 4 to 6 weeks, and it's been 8 weeks now. The furniture still hasn't arrived, and then also the company said it was shut down. They're kind of giving her some excuses, it sounds like. Does she have any action,
well,
any recourse?
Obviously she does. If she's paid for the furniture and she's not getting the furniture, she's made a contract, she's paid for, as we've discussed before in this show. She should be getting the furniture. Now, sometimes there's a delay. When somebody's selling something, always promises it's going to get there before it does. I think most of us know that after a little while. But if they're not going to deliver it, then you have a lawsuit against them. Also, I think you're a consumer. You might be able to call the District Attorney's Office of Consumer Affairs and report them. I mean, they ought to be conversing with you. You ought to know what's going on. They ought to be able to tell you what's happening. I think sometimes this kind of things happen with small businesses sometimes. They're living on the edge. You give them a deposit, and they're using that money for other things, and sometimes that delays it. You need to check it out. First thing I'd do is call them, see if you can get a definitive answer. Second, I think I'd call an attorney and see if they can do something. Thirdly, I think you could call the District Attorney's Consumer Affairs.
Also get in touch with the Better Business Bureau as well, and maybe make a report there so it doesn't happen to somebody else, right?
That's true. That would help.
Absolutely. No, Charley, I do have a question for you. We've just found out Eddie Ray Routh had confessed to killing Chris Kyle and Chad Littlefield. He was just found guilty by a jury, and they're planning to appeal now. Now, they had wanted to change a venue because of the popularity of this story. How likely is an appeal process if they're saying that it's the popularity that caused people to be, a jury pool to be tainted?
Well, the rule is we need a fair jury, and that's the only rule there is. And so, believe it or not, regardless of almost how much anything's publicized, there's always people in the community that don't know anything about it. It's kind of amazing. So I don't know how they picked the jury. I don't know what process they went through, but if they found 12 people that were fair and they just didn't rule their way, that's not a reason for change of venue. Now, if you can't find 12 people that don't know about it and haven't decided their mind, then you can move it. But that's usually not the way it is. And
pretty
usually,
hard to do.
Yes, it's pretty hard to do.
All right, thanks, Charley. Thanks so much for your call, caller. We're back in just a moment.